Hey, this is Jim at Broadfield. We are back in Vegas for the Infocomm 2024 show, and I am being joined in the West Hall at W2524 with Jessica Sanders from Absen. Hey, Jess, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jim?
Doing awesome.
Love it.
So we announced our brand new partnership at NAB right here in Vegas.
Just a few months ago.
Yeah. And we're back already, this time for the Infocomm show, which is a little bit different than the broadcast industry. This show plays into that Pro AV space. And one of the things that we're most excited about working with you is that your solutions are really the display solutions for everyone from broadcast to Pro AV to digital signage, house of worship, everything, right?
Exactly.
Awesome.
So Absen's known as being that industry leader in LED technology. And actually, we're setting the standard when it comes to export volume out of China the last 15 years. So we've sold more LEDs across the world the last 15 years than any other LED manufacturer there is. So Absen has that reputation of being one of the top tier LED manufacturers that's out there today. And we're so excited to be partnering with Broadfield Distribution and their full team and what they're looking to do. So today, I'd like to show you guys some of the products that we have in our booth and then highlight for sure a few things that you guys are going to be stocking as a distributor with us.
And Adam, if you could do me a favor and just pan around the booth for a second, I want to show you what a tall task this is going to be. This is a crowded booth.
Yeah.
We're going to try our best to get around it and show stuff off, but we're going to be bumping elbows. Might have to even throw you a block once in a while to get people out of the way.
I would like that. And the thing is, we're both really tall, so I think we're going to be able to, get above that headshot for sure.
Excellent. Where do you want to start off?
Well, let's start here.
Sure.
And I'm going to be very broad and talk more about product segments. We can get into products and do that, but we really like to look at that from an application perspective. But here we got our brand new AX 1.9 mil. So that's a 1.9 mil pixel pitch product. What's really cool about that product, it is designed for virtual production and extended reality. So that's the type of product that you would see like on a Hollywood set doing the latest blockbuster. So a lot of times what's going on is they are reducing green screen technology and moving to LED because of the ability to do like real-time rendering, things like that. And Absen has set a standard in broadcast from that perspective. In virtual production, we have several films that we've done over the last few years, and that market continues to grow for us as well. So with that, we can kind of switch gears if you want to follow me.
Sure.
We'll kind of bounce around a little bit, but one of our cool new products that we have out is a 0.7 mil KLCOB V2. So that is a brand new product for Absen. That 0.7 is the pixel pitch distance. A little bit of education here. A pixel pitch is the distance between one LED to the next. So 0.7, when we talk about that technology, your TV at home is between 0.4 and 0.6. So that's extremely close, and that's actually at 8K resolution.
Wow.
So this beautiful screen, and what's really cool is that can be built with dual data, dual power type solutions. So mission critical, it won't go down. So that's a very high-end product that we can offer any client that's there, and we can scale it out to any size you want to. We're here showing it at 8K, but it could be quite easily 16K or even 4K or 1080, whatever is needed to fit the application. We can design all of our solutions specific to what you guys are looking for in a product. So a couple products that I want to show you even more is our PL 2.5. And this product is going to be stocking through Broadfield. So this is really cool.
So Jessica, as we make our way over there, I want to point out the flexibility of all the solutions. Because you were talking about it there. And that's one of the things that we love about Absen.
Yeah.
We have a lot of different integrators that play into different spaces, and every space is going to be different.
Yeah.
It's that flexibility that really makes it that there is no one solution for everyone. It's the right solution for the right project.
That is such a great way to look at it. Like, this is a product that here is concave, convex, and conlinear. So we can do a really cool design. But let's say we're in a high wind environment and we're doing rental and staging, we actually have blow-through products. So that's meant to be on like a tour. And you see this really popular right now with like the Eras tour and some of the other tours that are out there, to where they'll use that and then they'll do like lighting behind it to give it an added effect. But that's a product that's used quite a bit right now. Even JT, Justin Timberlake's on tour with a product that's similar like that. And he's got this whole stage thing that like floats. That's using that type of product. Like a bread and butter type solution for even like a house of worship or something like that is our PL product. So what's really cool about this is a very lightweight, easy panel that can be snapped up. And what's really cool is like for churches that are doing, that setup, that stage design that changes every 3 weeks or whatever, this is the perfect product with that. Comes with the road cases, all the cabling, all the processing, and it's designed specifically to what you're looking for as a solution. So with Absen, one of our biggest advantages that we have is we have a full team to be able to complement what you're looking to do as a dealer for your end users. So you don't necessarily have to be that direct view LED guru. That's on us. We know how to do this. We're quite good at it. And what we ask is a few questions to be able to work with you to design kind of a scope of work and design and say, okay, this is the product that should be used for you guys. So moving on, one of the next products that we have that Broadfield's going to be stocking is our NX solution.
Yes.
Now here it's super cool because they're doing some kind of infrared type framing system so they can manipulate the content that's on the screen using this IR frame. That's a solution that's also available through Absen. But this NX product is perfect. Broadfield will be stocking the NX 2.5, which can be flown, it can be wall mounted, very versatile. What's really cool about that product, it is a 43-inch panel. So it's not the small 27.5-inch diagonal panel or even the 500 by 500. It's a full panel the size of like a 43-inch flat screen. So you're installing maybe 9 panels or 12 panels as opposed to maybe 15 or 20. So very ease of use, very flat against the wall, meets ADA compliance as well, and just a really, really, great product with high color saturation, great bit depth, and just very versatile as well.
We actually have one of these panels in our booth in the central hall as well.
Love it.
So you can come here to the West Hall and check it out in the Absen booth. You can come to the central hall, C5359, check out in the Broadfield booth. You mentioned the Era Store. Did you know I'm a Swiftie?
I did not.
It was rare. I was there.
You know what? I'm not surprised. Nothing like that surprised me.
Yes, absolutely. So we're really excited because we're getting to the point where this original stocking order is en route to Broadfield.
Yes.
So we're going to have products like the NX panels and like some of the all-in-one monitors that you're going to show us in a couple minutes too. So let's keep the tour going.
Let's do that. Excuse us. Yeah, it's definitely getting crowded in the booth, and we loved it. This is actually, if you stop by the Absen booth during the trade show, it is never slow. It's always busy. Like we're even busy like after the show is even done. We'll have people stay around and chat. But this is our brand new Absen Icon X series. These 3 sizes, 108, 136, and 163. What's really cool about this product is a pre-bundled solution. We designed it to where it comes in one ATA case that fits through a standard door, and everything's included from the wall mount to the cabling, the processor, everything is in a bundled product, so it's very easy. So this could be installed from anywhere from like a house of work, small house of worship. It can be installed in a conference room, a boardroom, anything like that. This particular model actually has touch with it. So if I were to go up here, I want to take my leeway and have a little bit of priority with this, but I can actually take it here and draw and like manipulate the screen. Oh, here we go. So you can notate. Yes, I can X out, I can do all that manipulation. What's really cool, it's an Android-based system. So what that allows you to do is hook up web streaming, allows you to do web enablement, so you can do a browser, use it as a giant computer monitor, if you will, and also wireless sharing. So you can do up to 4 individuals can be on the screen wirelessly. It's got your HDMI inputs. It's compatible also with your standard or your more popular command and control or command protocols. So integrating to third-party systems is easy as well.
Absolutely. I had a chance to play with one of those at NAB. And it works really well. Really great for corporate AV installations, schools, houses of worship, as you mentioned. The fact that it is all-in-one also makes it very easy for our integrators to sell. And you talked about Absen support, but Absen US, you have your own installation team that supports all of our dealer channel as well, right?
So Absen actually has 2 levels of installation. One is called a guided installation and commissioning, which is a technician going outside and working or on-site working with the dealer that's doing the install and giving them guidance and making sure that wall is going to meet our standards of installation. Not only that, but they're going to calibrate it and make sure it looks perfect from moment one. any type of module that needs to be repaired, whatever, they'll do the RMA process and really work with you guys to understand what's needed to install a wall. The second tier that we have is we actually have a full turnkey installation package. There's some work that needs to be done on site prep from the dealer, like putting the backing on, things like that, to be able to make sure that our guys can go in there, do all the mounting, and actually do all the labor with that as well.
Very good. And that's what we like to, as a distributor,
Yeah.
we try to educate our dealer channel on how they could go to market
Yeah.
with these products. And the thing that I like about Absen is by having these different layers and levels of support,
Yeah.
you can get started selling Absen display solutions and have their installation team take care of everything. You can graduate as you get more familiar with the systems and go toward the guided installation process.
Yeah.
We also have training and
Yes,
certification
yes, we're just talking
and
about
all
that,
this
yeah.
great stuff available for everyone that's getting involved in whether it's a new category or something they're doing already.
Yeah, so what's really cool is we actually have ACE training, it's Absen Certified Engineering Training. We actually have that in every region of the country at least once a year. Not only that, but we do 2 webinar-based trainings that will get someone Absen ACE certified, and that is a no-charge, certification process. Even if there was a dealer who was like, okay, I want my entire team to be Absen ACE certified, we can absolutely send a tech out there and provide that VIXA level certification, that CTS credits as well.
Great.
There is a fee associated with that, but if no one, people don't want to go to Orlando, we can come to you as well.
That's awesome. And for our dealers who might be offering other display solutions, you approach it from a logical standpoint that says, all right, you know how to install a display solution.
Right.
You know what a digital signage looks like. Let's talk about where your area of knowledge is now, how that applies to Absen product, and now expand your portfolio by offering Absen solutions.
Yeah, the thing is, LED technology has been around for several years, but it's definitely got more mainstream in the last 2 to 3 years.
Yep.
So if you're a dealer who has never done a direct view LED, maybe you've just done the LCDs or things like that, that's completely fine. We love partnering with dealers who have never done an install before.
Sure.
Because we want to help build that system and that confidence to be able to install Absen LED every time. So we are very patient. Our customer service and support is based in Orlando, Florida. So you're calling a U.S. local number for any time there's an issue with like a processor or you need to know how to do this or that. You're speaking to one of our U.S. team members for that support as well.
Absolutely.
So we're very, very focused on providing the best customer service and support possible. Like we strive for that. And like as you meet more and more Absen individuals, you can see that that's in our DNA. Our lifeblood is who we are as a company, is to serve those people who are serving others.
Excellent. And Adam, one of the things I want you to pick up here on the all-in-one unit that we were pointing out is the stand that's available for these units as well. So even from a portable system and a portable installation, you can do something like that where you can set it up quickly, bring it into your next production environment, whatever you need to do, right?
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think I'm going to get too much trouble for mentioning this, but we actually have new products coming in as well that are on a more robust cart, and then also the side panels fold in to make that journey so much more easier.
I love when we have a guest on live and I make them say something they might get in trouble for saying. I love it.
You know what? I'm probably going to be okay for that. But that's available through ordering through Broadfield as well.
Yep.
You're not limited to purchasing just the products that are in stock at Broadfield. The entire product catalog from Absen is available to all your dealers.
Absolutely.
And you're your guys' expertise in what you've done. I was really impressed. Your team came down a few weeks ago to Orlando and set through some training with our people. And the depth of the questions that were being asked, we were blown away. We've never had a distributor ask that deep of questions from a general sales perspective. We were just blown away at how much you guys are interested in this technology. And we're very excited to be working with you guys.
You know what? The way we look at it is the more information we can glean, the easier we can make it for our dealers.
Oh, absolutely.
And if I can help answer their questions, we know we can reach out to you and your team.
Yeah.
We have a great partnership, but it's that level of support.
Yes.
And the multiple levels and the more questions we can answer more quickly, the better off we are.
Yeah, absolutely. And just kind of break it down. That process is very simple. All we need you to do is to bring us an opportunity to say, Like for instance, like, oh, we got this church, or we got this, college campus, or whatever the case is, that they're looking to do this. As someone walks through. Sorry, how to point that out.
You know it's going to happen.
So we don't, like I said earlier, you don't have to know everything about LED. That's on us. We'll
Right.
figure out the right product. We'll do the heavy lifting with the quoting, figure out how many cables are needed, what that wall mount needs to be like, making sure that your customer is going to be happy with that solution. Especially when you get into more of the higher end applications, like
Sure.
you see with the run-on staging, like those type of products, even broadcast and virtual production. There's so many nuances, and we know sometimes things can be forgotten.
Sure.
Our team is really good at digging deep and making sure we understand how the application is going to live with that product, and making sure that that's the right product. We have, oh my goodness, we probably have 30 different product lines from Absen's perspective, and it's like nuances. We got LED that can be a floor, or it can be a ceiling, or on the wall, indoor, outdoor. It doesn't matter. If you have an opportunity basically for a screen that's larger than 27-inch diagonal, we can do that. We see the standard operation like an LED from a price break with like some of your LCD, your higher end solutions. 80 inches and above for indoor, and then outdoor, anything above 120, 140 inches is where we look for that product break. So when next time you say someone wants to say, oh, I want a projection screen, or I want this or that, get a quote from Absen through Broadfield for an LED system. You'll be blown away at not only the quality difference, but also the price.
Yep. And what I love too is you've enabled our sales team with a little questionnaire that we start with all of our dealers that says these are the key questions. These questions will help guide the conversation and immediately start narrowing down the right solution for the project.
Exactly.
By just starting with that, it helps to start the conversation, start the dialogue, get the quotes rolling.
Yes.
And we know that we have the flexibility to change the quotes as the project starts taking shape.
Yeah.
Because every project either starts here and ends here, or starts here and ends there, or somewhere in between. So it's that flexibility and that line of communication that I think is really going to be helpful.
Yeah, exactly. That first call with an Absen engineer, we like to have a lot of that pre-work already done, so we can go and start designing a system. And we got great tools like on our website with our calculator, so you can actually go in there and play with the different products, play with a few different things, and like the panels, like, okay, what is this going to look like? And then, give us feedback on like, oh, we like this, we like that.
Yep.
We are very, very hands-on that process. We, like I said, we're a high touch point company. Yes, we want to get everything done on the first couple calls, but we understand things change.
Absolutely.
And we're very flexible there.
Absolutely. And the last thing I'll tell you too is, as far as availability goes, we're working very closely to start the right products and to get the right products and communicate throughout the entire process on the transparency of when those products would be inspected. Whether it's 30, 60, 90 days, the manufacturing is overseas, it's setting the expectations for the project, for your clients, and having everything in place and ready to hit the project deadline is really all it was about.
Well, absolutely. And Absen's doing everything it can to help reduce its lead time on having such products like our PL 2.5 Plus readily available and in stock through Broadfield. That is you're the first distributor to stock a rental and staging product from Absen's perspective, and we're so excited about that.
As are we. We've allocated a lot of warehouse space. We're really working closely, and we're going to take advantage of both our New York headquarter warehouse and our California warehouse to make sure we can get it into our dealers for their projects anywhere in the country. So
exactly, yeah. So the products, I will say, the products that will be stocking, right out the bat are our all-in-one series, our touch and non-touch versions, and then our NX 2.5 that can be flown or wall-mounted, more of a permanent install product, and then also our PL 2.5 Plus, which can be set up and torn down whenever you want to for that application. But like I said earlier, every Absen product can be purchased through Broadfield, period. Full stop. Yeah.
Absolutely, and please do. So, Jessica, I love the booth. It is a great setup. It really, it absolutely looks amazing. You even have the Absen panels driving the ceiling display up top, which is absolutely awesome. So, some really nice stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And this booth, like I said earlier, continues to be busy. Got a crowd that showed up. If you are going to be at Infocomm, we are going to ask that you stop by, say hello to myself, Eric Kenyon's another team member that I have working with the distribution team. We'd love to meet you, spend some time with you. We have product that will be at Broadfield, or that's in the Broadfield booth as well. I'd love to show you that product and spend time with you.
Excellent. Jessica, I'd like to invite you back onto the show in the near future, where maybe what we'll do is roll up our sleeves and get a little more technical next time.
Love it.
We're going to walk through the Absen product line, introduce some of the differences between the different solutions and the markets that they fit into. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Have an awesome Infocomm.
Love it.
Thank you. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to be live from C5359, showing off our entire booth. I'll show you that Absen NX panel and the all-in-one system that we have in the back of the Broadfield booth. So we'll see you live tomorrow at 1 p.m. on LinkedIn and Broadfield.live. Until tomorrow, enjoy Infocomm.
Thanks.
Broadfield is a value-added distributor of live production, streaming, video editing, and storage products. We only sell to resellers. We are always looking for new dealers, so call us at 1-800-634-5178 or email sales@broadfield.com. You'll like doing business with Broadfield because we make it easy to do business.